Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I wanted to do this video because I wanted to talk to you about one thing that I think is really important is how to prepare your body and your mind to lose weight. So I think this is really important, and I'm going to talk again from my experience, and I'm sure other people that lost weight have their own, but I'm just going to tell you something is that the one thing that made me lose weight is when I went from France to the United States, where I studied actually. And this was for me like the best setup so I could start fresh. Like start fresh. I didn't have any like comfortable place. Like I had to make new friends. I didn't know the city at all. I don't know where to buy food. Like I didn't have my marks. Like I didn't know where to go to eat. Like I had to build everything up. And since that, I decided to build it in a way that I'm going to be effective into losing weight. Because before I left, I took the decision that I wanted to lose weight while being in the US, and I thought that it would be a good idea. But what happened is that I actually did it, and it worked, and it was very effective on me. But again, it could not be effective on you. But the thing is that for me, what it's important now that I think about it, now that I've been in the US for about 8 months to do my studies and that I lost over 40 pounds, um, I think that you just need to shake up everything. Today, you have your habits. If you're fat, obviously, and you're watching this video, you have bad habits. You're in a bad environment. You maybe have bad friends, a bad entourage. Your job is maybe disappointing. Like I don't know, your education, your path, something is wrong in your life, and is making all these disorders coming together and making you fat. You feel the need to eat to cover something up. For me, my insecurity, my sort of depression. Like I'm not gonna call it depression, but like my sadness of being in France and staying in this comfortable place really hit me hard. Like I was not happy here, and I was not shining. I was not in my environment. I felt terrible. Sorry, and I feel that if you take a step back and think about it for like 30 seconds, if you like challenge yourself to spend time with yourself and stop being with your friends and like just start thinking about you and who you want to be and where you want to be in 5, 10, 15 years, I don't know. And there's something wrong, and you know it deep inside your heart and your brain. You know what it is, but you're too afraid to admit it. And I think this is something to consider, because the thing is that weight loss is always related with something. Whether it's me from my experience or other experiences from other fat people that I saw online, it's always related to something. I had a rough breakup. I started eating and I gained so much weight that now I don't know what to do. Like I hate my job. I don't know, like whatever. Like so many different stories that tells you why someone gained weight. And for me, it was just that I was in a bad environment. I wasn't fulfilled, and I didn't feel good, and I felt the need to move, like physically move from my comfort zone, to flourish, like to evolve and to grow. And now that I did it, I feel so refreshed. I feel so much mature and better inside and like in my body, obviously. So guys, if I can give you some advice, is that you need to think. You need to think. You need to write down things on paper, and you need to start looking where it hurts. Basically, do you have like something is going to happen in your life that is going to change everything, and weight loss is going to come onto it. Because weight loss, guys, on paper it's really easy. Like you just have to be in a caloric deficit. You have to eat less than the calories you're supposed to take to maintain your body weight. And that's pretty much it. Just don't eat shit, don't eat garbage, and you'll be fine. And just exercise regularly. And some people just lose weight without even exercising. So it's even easier than it sounds. Like it's on paper. Again, on paper it's really easy. But then you need like this backup. the story, the everything that's going together, and this is going to make everything on your path very easy. And losing weight is going to be an add-on to that. Like, you don't want to just lose weight. You want to lose weight and change your, like, change the way you are, like, mentally, physically. And you want to take out all those bad things that reinforce your bad habits and the bad side of you. Like, what you're doing really bad that you want to take off. And guys, it could be anything, but honestly, I challenge you to think about it. I challenge you, it could be a city. It could be like me. Maybe you don't feel good in where you are right now. Think like this. You're in a, like, let's say you're a plant and you're on a pot, okay? And you grew since you were born where you live, all right? And everything that grew inside is just like, it's like the habits you build. So like, you're comfortable and you just grow. You grow, but you don't grow in a good way. You don't grow effectively. You don't grow humanly. Like, you're not effective, and like, you're not doing anything relevant to yourself. The thing is that for me, I was in the wrong path, and I changed. I moved away. I moved all across the world to do my studies, and boom, I started building new roots, and I started to build new habits. And this worked for me, and I will advise it to everyone, is that to take a trip, but I know it costs a lot of money. So, I mean, try to go somewhere you've never been with no one, and try to, maybe this helps also. I know a lot of people that went to Thailand, Africa, and you just like, their mind just shifted because they were just in an environment where they could flourish and where they were not comfortable. Because where the city you live in, and if you live right now, obviously if you don't have school and you're looking for a job and you are in the same city where you were born, you have so much comfort that it's really easy for you to shine. Like, you have the same group of friends, you have the same activities, like, you know what to do on the Saturdays, you know what to do on the Sundays, and you need to do during the business days. So obviously, like, you don't have any challenge, and it's hard. It's just hard. I believe you. It's hard. Like, it's just very hard to build new things because you grew up. You grew up in the city, and it's very hard for you to build new roots and new habits. But the thing is that those roots and those habits are bad for you, and those are the ones who make you fat. All right. So the thing is that I'm going to challenge you to take a trip. Take a trip, guys. Go somewhere where you don't know anyone, or just shake things up. Like, if you cannot afford a trip, just shake things up. Sorry, I just got a rough throat. Something else you can do is that you can change your group of friends. Maybe it's from your friends. Maybe the people you hang out with the most are not flourishing. Like, they don't make you happy. You need to build yourself a new environment, whether it's in the city you are right now or in another city. Start fresh, because the thing is that doing a trip, it's a really good way to start over because nobody knows you, obviously. But if you cannot stay, if you have to stay in the city you're in, of course, don't like waste your money. But you need to think about it this way: is that the roots you built throughout your youth and when you were born till this day are like, you build also as well habits that make you fat. You have habits, like you have I don't know, diet code, like you know where to find food, you know where to find candies, you know where to find those stuff, and you don't feel like doing sport because you don't know a lot of stuff. Like, you're just a comfortable guy in a comfortable city, in a comfortable environment, and this like retains you from growing, and this is really bad for you. And I think that if you want to lose weight and you take the decision with me to lose weight, this is something you have to consider, because if you don't do it, that means that you can start by losing weight, but you're gonna quit, and a lot of people do because you didn't build those roots. That's as simple as that. If you have bad roots, bad habits, and you start to lose weight, because what people do is that they watch like a magazine and they find this way to lose weight for the next 5 months to be handsome for the summer and stuff. And what they do is that they try 1, 2, 3 weeks and they stop because they have this comfort habit. I'm gonna go out with my friends and I'm gonna Like I know where to find my soda, and I know how to grocery. I know exactly where the sodas are in the grocery store. I know where the bad food is, and I'm just gonna go directly to them. Take time, guys. This is a long process. You're gonna change everything in yourself for the good, though. It's for the good, because everything is gonna go as a flow. So smooth. You're gonna start eating better. You're gonna start feeling better. You're gonna start exercising, and you're gonna start doing things you've never done. Therefore, you're gonna achieve things you have never achieved before. And guys, I promise you, this is worth the journey. I would like to thank you for listening to me again. Comment down below, leave a thumbs up, share my content. If you can help one of your friends, if he needs help for losing weight, I will do a new series that will bring you through the steps I use to start losing weight and tracking everything. Not to stress you out, it's just like to be accurate and to expect results. But guys, again, this is really important. Like, we're trying to lose weight in the long-term process, not in the short term. We're not trying to be hard for next summer or next summer. We're trying to build a new lifestyle. You guys need to change the lifestyle you have right now, because this lifestyle is the one associated with your habits, and this is the one who makes you fat. Thank you for listening, guys. I'll see you next time.